This is the final mountain, which is mountain seven. That's business, my own area. Oh God, I love my business. Well, I think largely because on this business help you to really like see life from value perspective and that everything grows by value. So when you have an effective business, whatever kind of business you are doing, whether it is illegal or illegal, as much as people perceive high level of value, they are willing to pay for it. And even as Christians, if our service, I could actually see that our relationship with God is much more of defined. But another way, it's much more like a business because firstly, Christ created us for us to worship and serve Him, right? And then if we grow to a level where we realize that everything we are looking for is actually in God. So that's why we deepen our relationship with Him because we know that He is readily available to supply us more than we could actually ask. And I remember Jesus saying that to his parent, "Where are you?" And Jesus was saying that I am about doing my father's business. So can we say God is a business person? Yes, he's a business person because he produced one man, and then one man has produced over 8 billion persons all over the world. So business is one of the strongest mountains because it gives you the opportunity to impact people at a high level where they can actually see it. Exploring the intersection of entrepreneurship, stewardship, and Christian values in the world of business. So, looking at business, we can see that entrepreneurship and stewardship, how they are interconnected. So entrepreneurship, the drive to create, innovate, and build something of value for the essence of profit. Stewardship is the responsible management of resources entrusted to us by God. Synergy, combining entrepreneurial spirit with biblical principles of stewardship. So if you're having a business that is running and it's giving you billions and billions of dollars, is God entrusting his stewardship to you? In fact, I listened to Jack Ma, and he said that the moment your money reaches $1 billion, it's no longer your money. It is now an entrustment because till you die, you cannot be able to finish it. So it's really crucial that we begin to, as parents, we groom our children to begin to see that even as they are going into business, the money is not for them to be sleeping with women around. The money is not for them to be buying excessive luxurious cars that they don't need, but that it is for the advancement of the work of God. So biblical foundations that help us to understand um, business as a one of the seven mountains of influence. So Matthew chapter 25, 14 to 30 teaches us to faithfully use our God-given resources. That is the parable of the talent. Then the principle of stewardship. All that we have belongs to God, and we are called to be good stewards. Then parable of faithful servant emphasize the importance of wise and responsible management. So it all boils down to us that one of the core characters of God entrusting so much resources in our hands is management, responsible management. So when we are able to responsibly manage the little that He has given to us, then more will be added onto us. Incorporating Christian values. So the first thing is integrity. I was talking with my mentor one time ago and I said, "Sir, how do I impact my generation even when I don't have a lot of money?" And he looked at me and he said, "Japheth, first thing you need to do is to identify an area where you can add value to people. Then number two, he said, be a person of integrity. Now, people who have money will be able to trust you to be able to reach the other people who do not have money. And I took up to those words and I thought about them, I eated them, and I embraced them. I was able to learn few skills as a computer engineer, and then I was able to now see how I could be able to help kids during COVID to learn digital skills. And as I was sharing it with parents, they were so excited and all. But at the end of the day, I was now able to get access to few parents who agreed for me to teach their kids. And they were giving me money, paying me money, and I was teaching their kids. Now, I always try to be as sincere as possible, and I maintain high level of integrity. And more parents were trusting me with what I have to be able to teach their kids. So I was providing them with value that that comes with integrity, and they were paying me money in return. So as a business person, you must learn the value of integrity cannot be overemphasized, because it is upon that you can be able to have people to believe in you and to trust you. Number two, service, prioritizing the need of employees, customers, and the community. The needs of employees. It's very crucial, because most times we can be blinded by with our need to want to make a lot of money, and we see ourselves tapping on the employees who are there to help us to build the company, because we feel like they don't have any other options. Number three is generosity, giving back and using business as a platform for philanthropy. Spiritual witness, sharing your faith and biblical principles with colleagues and clients. Evangelism in business, so share your testimony, how God has impacted your approach to business, share it with people free of charge, and watch them want to give their life to Christ. Thoughtfully share a relevant scripture that inspires or encourages another believer or another non-believer. Gentle approach, focus on building relationships and avoid overt and proselytizing, right? Pray for guidance, ask God to open doors and provide opportunities to share your faith. The importance of integrity. Number one, it enables you to build a reputation for truthfulness and transparency and accountability. It helps you to take responsibility for your actions and decisions, upholding moral principle in all business dealings. Ethical decisions making in the business world is number one, identify, recognize the ethical implications of a situation before you start doing or before you commit into that thing, right? Consult, seek guidance from scriptural mentors and professional standards. For the almost precious consultation book is the scriptures and mentors. Then decide, make a decision that aligns with biblical principles. So just because it is profitable doesn't mean you should do it. It should align with biblical principles. Glorify God through business. You must learn to understand that God must be glorified in your business. Integrate your Christian beliefs into your business practices. Impact. Use your business as a platform to make a positive difference. And then purpose. Seek to glorify God through your entrepreneurial endeavors. So at this point, you must understand that your most important adventure is to ensure that you are living a life that God will be happy with you, right? So business is a journey, and because it is a journey, you start from here, right? And sometimes things are not just working, things are rough, right? Then you need to continue and trust God, right? And trust God to be able to help you pass through this phase. Then when He has helped you pass through this phase, you know that you are passing through another challenge, right? Now, this challenge you have passed through, know that other people too are coming into that business.
right? Other people are coming, more people are coming. Now, because you have been able to pass through this phase, you can now serve as a mentor to them. Now, these people are coming, these people are coming, these people are coming, and more people are coming, more people are coming. So every single of your experience is very important in building a business that glorifies God, because your influence can never end. Because as long as people are alive, not everybody is going to have a government job. And because not everybody is going to have a government job, it means that more people will be coming into business. And when you are grounded in God and you are still successful and having all of these people coming to you every single time, instead of going to the world, you have now become a person of influence. You have now become a person of influence. So please, as you embarked on the journey to the top, to not forget that you are a steward. Thank you.